Hello, everybody, and a good day to you all. Today, I'm talking about Supergirl episode number 19, Myriad. In this episode here, Nan reveals his plans of taking over National City. He released a signal using a Maxwell Lord's technology in his satellites to pretty much enslave the minds of everybody, every human in National City. See, the thing is, though, he wants to save Earth from the same destruction that Krypton went through. So to make sure we get on board with his plans, he makes us all slaves. He's going to use us and our information to save Earth. I mean, in some ways, he has good intentions, but he's just going about it all wrong. Wrong. So now you have Supergirl, Cat Grant, and Maxwell Lord, who she hates, working together to try to find a solution to pretty much save National City. Now, Maxwell Lord has the plan to release a kryptonite bomb over the city. And it will create a kryptonite dust cloud that will kill off all the Kryptonians. And then, and also will kill off, I guess you could say, I think it was 30,000 or 300,000 of the human population, which will suck. So now Supergirl has to decide, does she want to go with Maxwell Lord's plan, which can kill a lot of people, or come up with a better solution that will save everybody, which sucks because she has nothing. And she has nobody who she can work with because everybody is a slave. She has Jimmy, who she finally confessed her love to and finally told that she's in love with him, and she kissed, and now he's a slave. You got Wen, who's her best friend. He's a slave. Everybody's a drone. And she's like this, I don't know where to go. I don't know who to turn to. So now I gotta work with Maxwell Lord? Oh, man. So that's what's going on in this episode right here. So now, and before I start off with the good, I'm gonna start with the bad. I had a couple of things in this episode that kind of got on my nerves a little bit. I'm gonna start with the least, and then I'm gonna go into the most. The least is Indigo, played by Laura Vandervoort. Now, Laura's performance on the show is great. I am enjoying her on the show. I just don't like how she looks as Indigo. The costume design just looks very cheap to me, and I can't get past it. So every time I see her, I like this. Oh man, it looks so bad. It looks so bad. I mean, her acting performance is great, but her look is just terrible. Yeah. Then you have Alex on the show. Alex Danvers, played by Salole, and Alex can be very annoying at times. She has good intentions. She wants to help. She wants to do a lot of things, but sometimes her actions causes more problems than they solve. Because see, the whole city's being mind controlled, and she wanted to go and help her sister in this problem. I totally understand that. I totally get it. That's her sister. That's family, and you want to help family. But her problem is she can't help because once she enters the city, she's going to be mind controlled too. So now you have Hank Henshaw, a.k.a. John Jones, a.k.a. the Martian Manhunter, telling her that stay with your mom because they go back to her home, back to her mom's house because they're on the run from the government because they pretty much because Hank Henshaw revealed himself to the world that he's an alien, and now they're trying to capture him and capture her because she helped them escape. Yeah. So now they're on the run. So she goes back home to her mama. And then John is trying to tell her, you need to stay here. Okay? Because once you enter the city, you're going to be mind controlled too. But she's like this, no. I got to help my sister. You can't make me stay here. I'm going. Now, if you're not part of the solution, you're part of the problem. And that's what she becomes in this episode here. She becomes part of the problem. Because John had to telepathically protect himself and her at the same time. And also try to fight Nan and Indigo and keep them mentally protected. That was too much work for him. And just like I thought was going to happen, she becomes part of the problem. If she just stayed her behind home, none of this would have happened. But she's just so stubborn, and she doesn't want to listen to nobody, that she gets herself into more trouble than she's worth. Like, why? But here's another thing that got on my nerves. Superman. Now, Superman wasn't going to be part of the show because they explained him away. Because Carol was looking for Superman, she was trying to find Superman, and she went to the Fortress of Solitude to try to find Superman. And his drone told her that he's off on another world doing another mission. I said, okay, I'm fine with that. So they explained him away. Fine, he's not gonna be on the show. But then they fooled me, made me believe he actually was going to be part of the show. And they said Superman's coming. I said Superman's coming. Superman is coming. I got all excited. I was jumping up for joy. Oh my goodness, Superman's going to be on the show. They're going to team up. They're going to do some stuff. Like, oh my goodness, it's going to be amazing. And then they had him flying in. He was getting closer and closer. And then he landed in the street and started marching everybody else. And the way they explained it like this. Superman grew up on Earth. He grew up with humans. So therefore, since he thinks like a human, he was easily mind controlled. Like, what? Like, no. Now, Superman was raised by humans. Yes, he grew up on Earth, learned Earth's culture. Okay, I get that. But no matter what he does, he's still not human. It's not going to change his biology and his brain chemistry. He's still an alien. So him being mind controlled made no sense to me. Yes, I know. I know he was raised by humans, but it's not going to change him that much. And the fact that they already explained the reason why he was going to be on the show in the first place, why they put him on the show and they're not going to have him on the show? You tease me with Superman and not give me Superman. That made me mad. See, I'm mad at myself for falling for it, and I was mad at them for giving it to me and they're taking it away. You suck! Stop that. Now let's move on to the good. Callista Flockhart as Cat Grant is always amazing to me. Because here's the funny part. She is so stuck on herself and so into her own world and doesn't care about nobody else, and she did not notice that everybody being mind controlled. She went to work totally oblivious. She's stuck in her own world. I mean, she didn't notice there was no traffic outside. She barely saw anybody on the street. There was no noise or sounds. Nothing at all. She goes to work strolling in there like this. Hey, what's happening? Like nothing's going on. That was funny to me. I said, what in the world? Like, first, I was trying to figure out how she's not mind controlled. But that gets explained. But still, the way she was so oblivious to it just made me laugh. I like Melissa Benoist's performance in this episode here. Seeing her struggle and trying to figure out how to save the world and not try to take a human life at the same time too was interesting. Peter Facinelli as Maxwell Lord, I think he does an amazing job as the bad guy. Because he's the bad guy who you just hate him. But he has a charm to him as well too that kind of makes you almost kind of like him in the same way, which is fun to watch. So even though this episode did have some flaws, I still enjoyed this episode a whole lot, and I like the ending as well. It's going to be a good setup for a good season finale. I like to see where that's going to go. So leave your comments down below and let me know what you thought of this episode of Supergirl. And if you haven't been watching Supergirl, so check it out for yourself. Hopefully you enjoyed this as much as I did. Well, that's all I got to say about that. So give my channel a big ol' like and a thumbs up. Boom! And subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say in my dreams and in real life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, peoples.